Hello, math department. I am creating a video here to show you how to set up Brytewave shelf within your Blackboard course so that your students can access their code in order to access their MyLab course materials. So students will be able to get their codes either by using a link in an email that should be sent by Brytewave or Follett to their Lewis and Clark email address, or they could go to the Brytewave website, or they could use a link that you set up in Blackboard. And so the reason why I'm making this video is I want to show you how you can set that link up in Blackboard. So what you're seeing right now on the screen is just my Blackboard page. And so to set up this link, you're just going to go into your course that you're wanting to set the link up in. So for example, if I select this course, okay, I haven't set anything up in this course yet, okay? So to create this Brytewave link, I'm going to go over here to this plus sign, and I'm going to choose to create a content area. So I'm going to select content area, and I'm going to give it a name. So you can give that whatever name you want that would let the students know that they're going to use this link in order to access their Brytewave shelf so that they can get their MyLab code. So I'm going to just call this Brytewave, and I'm going to select this option here so that this link will be available to the students. And I'm going to say submit. And when I do that, it puts it here, and then I can drag that to whatever location on the left panel that I want it. Okay, so I have it there. So now I'm going to select that, and I'm going to come to this page where I have to build content. So I'm going to select build content. And if you look down this list, there is an option here that says Brytewave course materials. And so that is what I'm going to select. Do not select Brytewave deep link. That's not the right thing. Choose Brytewave course materials. So when I select that, again, I have to give a name. So I'm going to call that Brytewave course materials. And just scroll down here to make sure that this says yes for permit users to view this content. I'm going to leave everything else no, and by default that should be selected yes, but just make sure of that. And I'm going to say submit. Now when I do that, that's pretty much it, okay? When the student comes in and they go to the Brytewave, and if they then select this Brytewave course materials, they should see their Brytewave shelf, and it should look similar to what you see here, okay? So when the student, they're probably just going to have one of these instead of, I've got several of them, but they're going to just have one of these that says it's MyLab mastering, materials and so on. But when the student selects that, it's going to open up, and there's going to be their access code right there. So they can either use this to copy it to their clipboard, and then they'll be able to paste that when they're registering into MyLab, or they could write it down and use it that way. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's how you go about setting up the Brytewave link in Blackboard. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.